Have you ever pondered what it truly means to possess self-discipline? It's more than a mere trait. It's a vital tool, a key that unlocks the door to personal development and the achievement of success. It's about harnessing the power within, channeling it towards our goals, and staying the course despite the challenges that life throws at us. And who better to illustrate the essence of self-discipline than a man who walked this path with unwavering resolve? Let us delve into the life of a man who epitomized self-discipline, Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Roman emperors. Born into a prominent Roman family in 121 AD, Marcus Aurelius was a testament to the power of nurture over nature. From the very beginning, the world Marcus Aurelius was born into was one of opulence and prestige. His family was one of Rome's most established, with connections reaching into the highest levels of Roman society. But it was not the wealth and privilege that shaped the young Marcus. Rather, it was the principles and philosophies he was exposed to during his formative years. As a young boy, Marcus was introduced to the teachings of Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that emphasized self-control, fortitude, and acceptance of one's fate as determined by nature. This was a philosophy that valued reason above all else, teaching that one should strive to maintain a sense of calm and rationality, regardless of the circumstances. This early exposure to Stoic philosophy had a profound impact on Marcus Aurelius. He was drawn to the idea of maintaining tranquility in the face of adversity, of accepting the world as it is rather than how we might wish it to be. He began to view hardships not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius was not just a passive learner, but an active participant in his education. His tutors often remarked on his eager curiosity and his thirst for knowledge. He did not merely absorb the teachings of Stoicism, he questioned them, dissected them, and ultimately made them his own. The discipline Marcus Aurelius developed during these early years was not born out of a strict regimen or harsh punishment. Rather, it was a discipline of the mind, a commitment to reason and self-control that was nurtured through education and personal reflection. As he grew older, these principles would become the guiding force behind his actions and decisions. They would lead him to become one of Rome's greatest emperors, a man who ruled not through fear or coercion, but through wisdom and equanimity. These early experiences laid the foundation for what would become an extraordinary life of discipline and stoicism. Upon ascending to the throne, Marcus Aurelius demonstrated an unwavering commitment to his Stoic beliefs. This Roman emperor, often remembered as the philosopher king, ruled with a Stoic calm and a sense of duty that was deeply rooted in his philosophical convictions. His reign was not without its trials and tribulations, yet he navigated them with a level of self-discipline that was truly remarkable. The Marcomannic Wars, a series of brutal conflicts with Germanic tribes, was one such challenge that tested his Stoic resolve. While many leaders might have faltered in the face of such adversity, Marcus Aurelius stayed true to his principles. He didn't see the war as a calamity, but as an opportunity to apply his Stoic beliefs in action. He saw it as a test of his character and an opportunity to exercise virtue. Then came the Antonine Plague, a pandemic that claimed the lives of millions in the Roman Empire. This was a crisis of unimaginable proportions, yet Marcus Aurelius did not succumb to despair or panic. Instead, he approached it with a Stoic calm, viewing it as an inevitable part of life, a natural occurrence in the world's order. This was a profound demonstration of his self-discipline, a testament to his ability to maintain his composure even in the direst of circumstances. His Stoicism was not just a philosophy he preached, it was a way of life he practiced. For Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism was not about suppressing emotions, but about maintaining inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. It was about accepting the world as it is, not as we want it to be. This acceptance allowed him to face any challenge with equanimity and resilience. In his personal writings, later compiled into the book Meditations, he often reflected on his struggles and his commitment to Stoicism. These reflections offer a glimpse into the mind of a man who, despite being one of the most powerful individuals of his time, was deeply grounded in his philosophical beliefs. Despite the challenges he faced, Marcus Aurelius remained steadfast in his Stoic beliefs, a testament to his profound self-discipline. He was not just an emperor, but a Stoic philosopher, a leader who led not just with authority, but with the strength of his character. His life serves as an enduring example of self-discipline and Stoic resilience. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just an emperor, he was a philosopher whose teachings continue to resonate today. Diving deep into the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, we find a rich treasure of wisdom, particularly about the art of self-discipline. His teachings, though centuries old, hold relevance even today, especially for those seeking self-improvement and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius was a devotee of Stoicism, a philosophy that places a great deal of emphasis on self-control and fortitude as means of overcoming destructive emotions. To Aurelius, self-discipline was not merely about willpower. It was about understanding the nature of our desires and impulses, controlling them, and channeling them into actions that serve a higher purpose. His seminal work, Meditations d'Acta, is a testament to his profound understanding of human nature and the power of self-discipline. It's a collection of personal reflections that he penned for his own guidance and self-improvement. It was not intended for publication, and yet it's considered one of the greatest works of philosophy. In Meditations, Aurelius writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This encapsulates his philosophy of self-discipline. It's a call to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our responses, our actions, and let go of what we can't. Another key passage reads, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Here, Aurelius connects self-discipline with the quality of our thoughts. He argues that by disciplining our thoughts, we can shape our lives. In essence, Marcus Aurelius saw self-discipline as a form of freedom from the tyranny of our own impulses and destructive emotions. It's a means to a more peaceful, contented, and virtuous life. Through his philosophy, Marcus Aurelius provides us with a timeless blueprint for cultivating self-discipline. So, what can we learn from Marcus Aurelius about building self-discipline? Diving into the depths of Aurelius's writings, the first lesson that emerges is the absolute importance of consistency. Marcus Aurelius was an emperor by day and a philosopher by night. Despite his royal duties, he consistently found time to reflect and write, demonstrating his commitment to self-improvement. He was steadfast, unwavering in his pursuit of wisdom. Consistency, therefore, is not just about doing something regularly, it's about maintaining your path regardless of the circumstances. It's about recognizing that every step, no matter how small, takes you closer to your goal. A second lesson from Aurelius's life is the power of self-reflection. In his Meditations, Aurelius wrote, "Look within, within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." He believed that by examining our thoughts and actions, we can identify our weaknesses and work on them. Self-reflection is a form of self-discipline that allows us to be honest with ourselves, to acknowledge our faults, and to constantly strive for better. Finally, Aurelius teaches us to maintain control over our emotions. He once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a profound reminder that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react. It's about not letting our emotions dictate our actions. It's about making rational decisions based on reason, not impulse. This is perhaps the hardest aspect of self-discipline, but also the most rewarding. In the end, these lessons from Marcus Aurelius, consistency, self-reflection, and emotional control, are not just about building self-discipline. They are about cultivating a mindset, a way of life that leads to self-improvement and personal growth. By embodying these principles, we too can cultivate the self-discipline that Marcus Aurelius so admirably demonstrated. The legacy of Marcus Aurelius is a testament to the enduring power of self-discipline. From the annals of history to the present day, the influence of Marcus Aurelius is a beacon that shines brightly. His reign as emperor was marked by a stoic discipline and wisdom that has transcended centuries, leaving an indelible mark on both the Roman Empire and the world at large. His teachings, particularly on self-discipline, have been revered and adopted by countless individuals across the globe. They've been interpreted, reinterpreted, and disseminated in various forms, from books to online blogs, from academic courses to self-help seminars. Marcus Aurelius's philosophy of self-discipline has informed the practices of many successful people in diverse fields. CEOs, athletes, artists, scholars, and everyday individuals have drawn upon his wisdom to cultivate resilience, focus, and inner peace. His words continue to inspire us to take control of our thoughts, to resist fleeting temptations, and to strive for a life of purpose and virtue. The legacy of Marcus Aurelius is not just about historical significance, it's about the timeless relevance of his teachings. His philosophy has become a guide for those seeking to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and fortitude. The life of Marcus Aurelius serves as a compelling reminder that with self-discipline we can overcome any challenge and achieve our highest potential.